Hi Steve, I want to thank you for sending your samples in for us to test on the clicker presses. I've got all your samples right here. We're going to try it first with a steel rule die. That's what you specified in your email. We're going to go ahead and use this to show you what you can do. Now the thicker materials aren't going to be able to be done with a steel rule die. You may have to use one of our clicker dies. It's a cookie cutter die. It cuts thicker materials. As you can see, this die blade only sticks out of the base so far. So I don't think that it's going to be able to get through all of your material due to the height of the material being higher than the blade. So I don't think you're going to be able to compress it down quite far enough to get it through there, to get it into that. Depends on what it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to do your thinner material with the steel rule die. This is your first one. This is the 1/4 inch polyurethane foam. And I'm just going to go ahead and set it right on top. Slide that in. As you can see, it cuts out very, very detailed work. All the little notches and everything are there. And to evacuate the material, you simply push through the top back of the die and it comes out easily. Now, the other materials are going to be pretty much the same setup. I would always cut from the backing material, whatever the hardest backing material is. Slide that in. Again, you see it cuts out very, very clean. Very detailed, simple evacuation. Now some dies have ejection foam in it, but the ejection foam is going to diminish the amount of blade that you can use. So all the foam that's here will probably be able to be cut very easily with this die. Again, very detailed. Material comes out very easily. Again, one more time here. This is your 1/2 inch polyurethane foam. Very, very quick and easy. Now your other material, this is your 0.060 damp material. This is going to be able to cut the same way. As you can see, very clean, very detailed. Simply push it up out of the die. Okay, now this is your other little material with a metal foil on it. And we'll go ahead and set that in here. Now that one's a little bit stiffer to get off, but it's still cut through. Now it's just a little bit tighter in the die due to the stiffness of the material. Now what you're going to find is when the material crunches through there, you're going to have a little bit of a wrinkled edge on there. I'll send these samples back for your inspection. Now this one here, this might be the stuff that the phenolic canvas, it might not cut as well as the rest of the material due to the stiff and brittleness of the material. So I'll go ahead and set it on here. You see it popped out, so it did cut, but as you can see, what it did, it pushed the material away from the blade because of the angle of the blade, so it cracked the material. Now the material is going to be stuck down in here, and it does come out very easily, but it's still, might be an inconvenience. Now the last one is the heavy 5/8 foam. Now I don't know if we're going to be able to get this cut in the fashion with this die. I'll go ahead and give it a shot, but I don't really see it getting through the entire piece, the entire thickness of the material. So what I'll do, put it up here on the top. We'll slide that in. And it did cut it out. It got through the whole thing, but as you can see, it might not be the best edges. If you can see, it kind of concaves or convexes the material in a shape that you might not like. Like I said, I'll send these samples back for your inspection. Now with the clicker dies, the only difference between using the machine with the thin 937 or a 125 die is the thickness of the cutting board you use. This cutting board is 0.813 for the steel rule die combination. Now with the clicker, 1.25 clicker dies, you simply switch boards and use a 1/2" board, a thinner board, and you can actually take and cut the material out very quick and easy with this type of die as well. And that's very easy to get out as well. Comes out. And the edge quality might be a little bit better. I'm not sure. I'll let you be the judge of that. So I'll go ahead and get these videos sent over to you along with the samples I'll mail. Thank you very much.